Top 10 religions. Fun fact, 83% of the world's population is religious. Saying that religion is an infinite subject would be an understatement because it touches on everything. Faith gives us the explanations for how creation happened, the presence of a supreme being, how we should treat others, and the reasons for what is happening in the universe. Because of the diversity of the subject, it is nearly impossible to encapsulate all of the world's prominent religions in a few words. However, we can summarize the top 10 religions based on their fundamental principles and existence. 1. Christianity. Population 2.3 billion. Christians believe that there is one God who created everything. They view him as a loving God that wants to have a personal relationship with everyone. God is also seen as a merciful being that is willing to forgive everyone that confesses. Most of their teachings are based on Jesus, who is believed to be the Son of God. The coming of Jesus Christ as the Messiah was foretold in the Torah, which is the dominant canon of Jewish beliefs. Christianity teachings are based on the Bible, which includes both the Torah and the teachings of Jesus. The followers believe that Jesus fulfilled the requirement of the laws in the Torah. He took the sins of the world upon himself by dying on the cross. Therefore, Christians believe in salvation and maintain that God and heaven await them after they lead faithful lived on earth. 2. Islam. Population 1.8 billion. Just like Christians, Muslims also believe in the existence of one supreme being, Allah. Allah is seen as the creator and source of all that is evil and good. Muslims believe that everything happens according to Allah's wishes. The religion traces its roots to the Garden of Eden, where God created Adam and Eve. They also believe in the Torah. While Christians believe in Jesus as being the Son of God, Muslims believe that Muhammad was God's messenger. Islam bases its beliefs on the Quran as the primary text of Islamic faith. They also have the Sharia, which is their legal code and is known to inform every life's aspect. After death, Muslims believe that everyone will be punished or rewarded according to the life they led. 3. Unaffiliated. Population 1.2 billion. The world's third largest religion by numbers is unreligious. While this seems ironical, statistics don't lie. Unaffiliated caters for people that do not identify themselves with any religion. Majority of unaffiliated religious individuals live in the Pacific and Asian regions. The group encompasses people that don't believe in the existence of a supreme being and those that don't want to be connected with any particular religion. About 50% of the population is atheists. The rest are secular, humanists, agnostics, and non-religious. 4. Hinduism. Population 1.1 billion. While Hindus worship one being, Brahman, they do so through infinite representations of gods and goddesses. The arrays of deities are incarnate within idols, gurus, animals, temples, rivers, and many others. Hindus believe in reincarnation, where their actions in their previous lives determine one's position in the present life. Hinduism therefore offers a possible explanation for the suffering and evil that people experience. Hardships, poverty, pain and diseases are seen as punishments. Hindus' goal is to set themselves free from the law of karma so that they don't go through an array of incarnations. They believe that a soul can only rest when it is not going through cycles of rebirths. 5. Buddhism. Population 500 million. Buddhism is both a philosophy and a religion. They don't worship any gods. People that aren't part of the faith often assume that Buddhists worship Buddha, but that isn't the case. They follow the teachings of Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, because they yearn to achieve what he did. Most Buddhists believe that everyone has infinite rebirths, which often include suffering. A Buddhist aims to end these rebirths. They believe that people cause their rebirths by engaging in delusion, aversion, and cravings. Therefore, the goal of a Buddhist is to purify their hearts of all these desires and personal attachments. 6. Folk religions. Population 400 million. Countless religious traditions are followed both in Africa and Asia. All have their distinct beliefs and traditions, based on ethnicity and region. The faith is based on the geography and tribal land, considering the diversity in African and Asian groups. Most share common threads include respect for the dead and the importance of maintaining a good relationship between nature and humanity. Most rely on oral history and tradition, as opposed to written ones like in the other religions. 7. Judaism. Population 14 million. Judaism is one of the oldest religions that believe in one God. It is practiced by Jewish people who descended from the historic Judah and Israel. Just like Islam and Christianity, their creation story starts in the Garden of Eden. Judaism began with the figure of Abraham, who is also in the Christian and Islam faith. God made a covenant with Abraham that required him to worship one true God. The staunch believers have faced criticism from the dominant religions around them. For instance, there is a time when the Roman Empire destroyed the Second Temple, which was the center of Judaism. However, Judaists have preserved in all these, and they remain one of the most influential religions in the world. 8. Bahá'í. Population 7 million. Bahá'í is one of the youngest religions we have in the world today. It was founded by a prophet known as Baha'u'llah in 1863. It grew out of an earlier religion of Babism. It originated from Iran, but its current headquarters is in Israel. The Bahá'í faith is a spiritual ideology that teaches the essence of all religions. It also emphasizes on the importance of universal unity and equality. This is understandable, especially considering that it is a hybrid of other faiths. It is led by a governing body comprising of 9 members known as the Universal House of Justice. 9. Jainism. Population 4.2 million. Jainism originates from India. According to the followers, their religion can be traced from a sequence of 24 teachers. The first one lived millions of years ago. Jainism is based on 4 principles, which are abstinence from pleasure, nonviolence, nonattachment, and many-sidedness. The concepts are well elaborated in a doctrine known as the Akaranga Sutra, which is also one of their oldest scriptures. Jainism borrows a lot from Buddhism and Hinduism. 10. Shinto. Population 4 million. Shinto is a traditional religion that originates from Japan. It was initially a free collection of mythologies and beliefs and was only regarded as a form of cultural observance. The earliest record of the name Shinto can be traced back to the 6th century. It is what connects modern Japanese life and ancient customs. The main focus of Shinto is the native belief in the interaction of spirits, kami, and living people in the public shrines. The shrines are a channel for Shinto observation. Unlike other religions, Shinto does not require adherents to be religious. In a survey of 2008, about 25% of the Japanese visited Shinto shrines. While there are other religions not featured on the list, these are the top 10 based on their population. The followers yearn to make a difference, connect with something that's beyond them, and to believe in something. I hope you have been enlightened.